of Q Pulse to say something to their members and to our members as well. So I introduced Toastmaster Hawra Sunni to the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Fadda. I would say I welcome you all, ladies and gentlemen, Q Pulse Toastmaster members and Sanabis Toastmaster members, guests as well to our joint meeting. At the beginning, I have to say thank you so much for this golden opportunity from Q Pulse, from Sanabis Toastmaster Club. Happy that the circumstances let us meet virtually, came up with this opportunity. What would I say is that we already celebrated that Q Pulse Toastmaster Club earned the Distinguished Club for 2019-2020. So I'm announcing it again in our meeting. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much, and I'm enthusiastic to start.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hawra. And I'm very happy and excited for this opportunity to have you and meet you, see you, know more about you. Well, everyone is a hero in this life, and everyone has his own story, has his own legend. Everyone can be a hero in this life, even with the simple things he made in this life. So I came across a short story about a young girl called Mackenzie Bearup. Mackenzie Bearup had a sudden issue when she was at 10 years old, when she was 10 years old. She was playing like any other child in the neighborhood when she fell down, and she has a little bruise in her knee. But this little injury, this little bruise was very severe because she had pain in that knee. She felt it like a bomb inside her knee and can be exploded at any time. So that problem kept her away from school, kept her away from playing, and she spent days, weeks, months, and years in hospital and at home as well. Being away from school, she tried to overcome her difficulties, to forget the pain, and she found a way to forget everything about the problem she faced. And she found a small technique to give her recovery, which is reading. She read about different characters, different people in this life, and she gained that every story give her a kind of power to be stronger, to face this life, to face this difficulty. When someone, when someone of her doctors told her about children who are very poor, who face many problems in their lives, bullying, abuse, okay, and many other hard circumstances in their lives. And she decided to help these children by giving them some books to read and have the same power that she gained by reading. And she started a campaign, a donation campaign to help these children. And she put a goal for her to collect about $300 just to buy some books for these children. But luckily, she collected about $3,000 to help these children, and she bought about 250,000 books to help these children read and overcome the problems they face in this life and forget about the bad memories they have in this life. A small dream with the great efforts, great power, led her to do something great. She forgot about the problems that she had in her life, and she tried her best to do something for others. And she was very young at that age. She was in her high school. So whatever age you are, you can do a lot. You are a hero. You can face all the difficulties in this life and do something. Do something for yourself and do something for others and neighborhoods. So little story can make you a hero, and you are a hero. You have all the giants and hidden skills inside you. So just let your skills, your powers come out and do something. Ladies and gentlemen, so I know some of our guests couldn't have the chance to introduce themselves. So back to you, Ranad or Rand. Okay, if you can introduce yourself.
Greetings, I'm Rand. I'm PM of Q Pulse, and I don't know which are ones guests or members, but I'm sure there are guests here, and we're so happy to have new faces and new people. You know, every time we would have the chance to they introduce themselves. If anyone wants to introduce himself from the guests section. Okay, I think we're over time a bit, so maybe later on, if any of the guests want to introduce themselves at the end of the meeting, and we're happy to do so because we like to know our guests more and everyone. Yeah, back to you.
Thank you very much. Before I introduce our MC today, I just want to confirm a confirmation from our leader from Saudi Arabia, Toastmaster Hawra, the general evaluator and the table topic master. Can we replace them, or are they attending for sure?
Let me just make sure in 2 minutes, and we'll be back to you, inshallah.
All right. Okay. Waiting from you. So our master of ceremonies today, he is a teacher. He is a very organized and well-planned person. I learned a lot from him because he is specific to the point. When he evaluates you, he is specific to the point. When he is doing the general evaluator, he gives you the specific points, 1, 2, 3 to go on. All right. So he is really specific to the goal, really specific to the point. He has many ideas to implement. I still remember him when he was the VPE public relations, and he did great things at that time, like the magazine, like how a contest to involve members to cooperate in the meetings and outside the meetings. He is our secretary for this term, and I like the way he writes the minutes quickly, so fast, and to the point as well. Help me welcoming our master of the day, Toastmaster Ja'far Abdullah.
Thank you, Madam President, fellow Toastmaster, and dear guests, and especially from Q Pulse Toastmaster Club. Good evening. This is the longest introduction I had ever. Thank you, Toastmaster Fidda. Actually, I introduced myself, or somebody who asked me, how do I introduce myself? In 3 words only. I am a teacher, father of 3. I want to improve myself. That's it. Let me share with you the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Today I will be the MC, the captain of the ship, and I hope I will succeed in this role. I have to introduce every role player to start and end at the time, and to entertain or inform you with something new. I hope you enjoy the meeting. And before I introduce my topic, let me ask you about something. Which generation you are? From Generation X or the baby boomer? I'm speaking about the picture in the left. Anybody who can share his thought? Which generation you are from? I think Toastmaster Muhammad bin Nasser from Generation A.
No, but female, they will not answer about generation. Sure.
You're guessing too much. I believe I am Y.
You are from Generation Y.
Y.
Sayyid Fadel, I think from Generation X.
I don't know.
You,
I don't know.
maybe you are from
No.
Generation Y. And
I'm just from generation A.
oh, you are still Generation X. Okay. And BTM Nasser, I think from
Generation X.
Builder.
Generation X.
Generation X. Okay. And Toastmaster Vivek.
Generation A.
Vivek from Generation A. Oh.
No,
Still young.
I'm from Gen Next.
X. Okay.
Gen Next. Gen Y.
Y. Generation Y. Okay. And this table will make more clear that who born before 1964, I think maybe we don't have anyone, but they call them from 1946 until 1964, the baby boomer generation. I am from Generation X. So I was born between 1965 and 1979. So today, 2020, maybe after 20 years, you will consider yourself as an old-fashioned. So today, my topic is about something we call a tradition. It's a belief or a principle or way of acting that people in particular society or group have continued to follow for a long time, or these beliefs or in particular society or group. So for example, today I will talk about the marriage, tradition in marriage. And before I go further, let me introduce our functionaries, starting by first one, the timer. Please help me welcoming Toastmaster Sayyid Fadel. Can you introduce your role? Sayyid Fadel.
Good evening, all. The timer is leadership is have a lot of skills. To build your leadership, you have to have the skills. One of the skills is time management. If you know how to control your time, that means you can you can manage it. So we have 3 sessions. First, speakers take 5 to 7 minutes. From 7 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it will start. I will put the green. With the 6 minutes, I'll put yellow. With the 7 minutes, I'll put red until the end of the speaker. We have also after the table topic with 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute will be green, with 1.5 yellow, with 2 minutes will be red. The third session is evaluation with the 2 minutes will be green, 2.5 yellow, and 3 minutes will be red until the end of the evaluation. At the end, I'll give you the report. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sayyid Fadel. And the second functionaries, the counter, help me welcoming Toastmaster Ali Al-Ramadan from Q Pulse. Toastmaster Ali.
Good afternoon again. So my role is as a counter is to note overused word or filler word during the speeches. And at the end of the meeting, when I've been called by a Geneva evaluator, I will give my report. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ali. And the third functionaries, and the most important, the grammarian one, help me welcoming Toastmaster Vivek Telika.
Good morning, everyone. Not good morning, good evening. So today I'm the grammarian, and I have 3 roles. Number 1 is the word of the day. So today the word of the day is ritual. This is a religious or solemn ceremony consisting of a series of actions performed according to a prescribed order. For example, ancient Rome had a lot of fertility rituals. A second meaning might be a prescribed order for performing a ritual ceremony, especially one characteristic of a particular religion or church. She likes the high church ritual. Or a series of actions or type of behavior regularly and invariably followed by someone. Her visits to Joy became a ritual. In the adjective form, it can be relating to or done as a religious or solemn rite. So that means it's more or less a series of actions or habit that is usually associated with religion, but could be a solemn rite that you do every day by yourself. This is the meaning of the word ritual. And my rules are to note the good phrases, to note the bad phrases, and suggest improvement. Now, do you know why I left that note, the bad phrases, incomplete? Because I wish to leave it incomplete. I'm looking for really good grammar from you so that I do not need to write all the bad phrases. I wish you all the best. And over to you, Team Modi, Toastmaster Jaffer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivek. And the most important role in the Toastmaster meeting is the evaluation. And please welcome the General Evaluator, Abdullah Suaili. Can you introduce your role, please?
Sound.
You are mute.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Master Abdullah from Al Ahsa Club and Qatif Voice Club. Welcome to Sanabis and Q Pulse joint meeting. I will be the general evaluator. I will listen from the beginning of the meeting till I take my role. In my role, I will introduce and lead the evaluation session. Good luck for all of my evaluator and role taker. Back to you, Smash of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah. And let me continue my share. So we have, in the agenda, we have 4 main sessions: entertaining and prepare a speech and table topic and evaluation. And let us enjoy the interesting and amazing session with Toastmaster Mahamaji. Toastmaster Maha.
Actually, I was waiting for the club hands.
I do it.
Thank you very much. All right. So, Master of Ceremony, fellow Toastmaster, and welcome guests. Good evening. My name is Maha Al Ma'arij. I'm very privileged to be today evening with you in this meeting, and I'm warmly welcoming you to the Sanabis Toastmaster Club. I hope that you will enjoy with me this entertainment session. So, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So, I want to make a share screen.
Go ahead, Tia Maha, you can share.
So, as you can see from the title, how eyes. Today we are going to check your eyes. Is it okay, healthy, or it's need a professional vision doctor? So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Good. So let us to start. I have 10 questions, and with each question, everybody who said the first one, he will, and at the end of the 10th question, we will say who's the winner, right? So be very quick and very careful because you have a big surprise, okay? So let us start. Which one is different from these 3 pictures? Which one is different from these 3 pictures?
Can I say?
2.
Yeah. Number 2, are you sure?
Yeah, double sure.
Everybody agree with Vivek?
Yes.
What about Saudi clubs?
No, I don't agree with Vivek.
Yes,
I don't
number 2.
agree with Vivek.
I
We
didn't
don't want.
realize yet.
Actually, we have 3 pictures, right?
Yeah.
So you can differentiate. One of them, it will be different.
Different in the foot. There is a 3 line
3 lines.
and 2 lines.
So which number?
2.
2. So all of you agree?
Yeah, 2.
All right. Yes, it is a correct answer is number 2, and Vivek is the first
I don't
point for
accept
him.
Vivek.
I will make a mute for Vivek. Because always he's winning in all the competition, mashallah. All right,
We'll kick
so
him
let
out.
us start with the other question. Which one is the difference between these four pictures? Saudi club? Fast.
B.
B.
It is B.
B, yes.
B.
Right. So Saudi club, I think Zaki.
Yes, Zaki.
Right?
Yes.
So the first point was for Vivek, the second point it is for Zaki. Are you
But I
agree
don't
with
see any
him?
difference. I don't see any difference.
Little bit.
So you need a professional vision consultation.
Come on, guys. Be fair.
We will
A
see.
little bit lighter.
So let us to see what is the answer. Yeah, it is correct. It is B because there is no chocolate inside the cake, only in this picture.
No, there is chocolate. There is chocolate on the bottom.
No, chocolate down and up.
No, on the bottom.
So Mr. Muhammad, don't try.
And also the glass not clear.
The glass not clean, huh?
The glass not clear also.
Transparent.
Yeah.
All right. So let's have to see the third question. Which one is different? Which one is the different? One. Little bit hard.
I didn't see any different.
No, Narges, you are my teammate.
Narges, my 1 million. Please.
1
million.
Number three.
Number three.
Excellent. Number 3. So who said the first, please?
Me.
Me. Who's
Me, Muhammad.
Muhammad? Sure? I think Ali, not Muhammad.
Then where is the different? I am searching for the different
And
step.
eyebrows.
Yeah, the shirt is blue.
Eyebrow.
The shirt is blue.
Okay.
Right. So now all of you to make like this. All right, clean their eye.
Muhammad
So
bin
let's be
Nasser, no 1
ready
million for you.
with the fourth picture. Yalla. Which one is different? Which one is different?
Two.
Very good. Do you agree with Narges?
Yeah, 2.
Yes, I agree with the belt. The belt is different.
So which number it will be?
2. Number 2.
2.
First 2. It has to see. Yes, you are correct, Narges. 1 point.
1 only?
What's better than 1 million and nothing in the end? All right. So find the difference between these 3 pictures. Which one is the correct?
When?
No, it's all same.
When number 1?
No, it's all same.
Number 1.
It's all same. No changes.
I think the one in the middle.
One.
Yeah, 1.
So which number?
1.
Number one.
The girls should win. We should not allow boys to win.
Number 1, the eyebrow. Eyebrow is missing.
I told
Yes.
first. Number 1, 2 points for Narges.
No. How can you?
For counting.
Yeah, okay.
So are you ready with the other question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready.
Go ahead.
Which one is different? Which one is
Number 3. 3 points for Narges.
Narges, I will call you, okay? So, which number? Vivek, what happened to you? I think they give you eyes. Miss. Miskin Vivek.
See, you are playing I game and I fell on Vivek.
Miskin Vivek, what happened to you?
See, I gave him eyes, I am sure, because every time he is the winner.
Vivek is cleaning his specs, you know, Vivek is cleaning his specs.
I think Toastmaster Nasruddin, he knows. Which number?
It's number 3, I think.
Number 3. What about Sayyid Fadl?
Oh boy, I can't see any differences. I have some real
Which number you say?
Number 3,
Sayyid Fadl?
he's more darker, I guess.
You're not Sayyid Father.
Number 3. Number 3.
Number 3? Okay.
Yes.
But why?
Final
Yeah,
answer?
yeah, shoelace,
The shoelaces, yes.
3 points for Nargis.
Very good, Nargis.
3 million.
God.
All right. So which one is different?
2.
One. 4 points for Nargis.
No. How come no? I said 1.
Vivek, today I will keep you the loop. I will not let you to win. Wait, kill me, huh? Kill me. She sent me a message, huh? I will show you.
Block.
Nargis, what is the relation with Vivek?
It's 1. I said first. This time 1 million for me.
All right. Yeah, it is correct. This is number 1.
So 1 point for Toastmaster Muhammad.
No, you said 2 first.
All right. So which one is the different?
Number 1. Number 1, the wheels.
Number 1. I said first.
The wheels.
At least 1 point I need, number 1.
Not Toastmaster, but let's say first.
Number 1, the wheels.
Oh my God.
Number 1.
So are you sure?
Yeah, the small wheels.
Right. Which one is a different?
1.
4.
1.
The eyes.
This I got.
So number 1, where it will
Even
be
4
the
is different. Even 4 is different. See, on the 4th one down there is 1 extra dot.
now which? Yeah. So number 1
Even
or
my
4?
eyes are strong.
Number 1 or 4?
Both.
More.
1 and 4.
No,
Okay, 1. What is the difference between 1?
Eyes. Yeah, eyes.
It's not totally black.
Oh, half blood.
So who said the first?
Me.
Nargis?
No, Vivek.
Me, keep it.
Mafi.
Nargis block.
Mafi, Nargis. Vivek, I will send you a message now.
All right. So which one is a different?
The second one from the left.
Two. Number 2.
Red eyes.
Very good, Ali. Very good.
Second one from the left.
All right.
No, number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah,
so 1 point for Ali.
Third from right. Third from right.
Yeah, too late, man. Done. Over.
All right. So this
Second.
is the last question. Which one
Second.
is different?
When?
1.
5 points for Nargis.
This again. Gone.
That is not fair. You should
One.
give chances to
Toastmaster Hawra, what did you say?
1.
1. Where is the difference?
And the bread, is it a bread he's holding?
It's not a bread. It's shawarma.
Potato.
I feel towel. It's not small towel.
What about Abdulaziz, Toastmaster Abdulaziz? Drinking nicely, but what is the correct?
But what is he drinking? Is he into drugs?
Yeah, it is better than you sambusa in the morning. Wallah, whatever I'm seeing you, I'm going to buy. When I'm seeing you, I'm going to buy.
Number 1 Toastmaster Maha. Yeah.
Yeah, it is correct. It is number 1. So who's the winner?
Nargis. 5 million.
Nargis. From Nargis. Yes, Nargis, she's the winner.
No.
Congratulations. Very good.
This is not fair. I know she
Why?
bribed you with millions.
Why not fair?
Nargis bribe you, I know. Because
all right.
Nargis
So thank you
always
very
giving
much
1
for
million
your
to everybody.
participation. I was very happy with you. I hope that you enjoy and see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, the share screen is going.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maha. I'm sure everybody enjoyed the session, and I think you have many, many interesting ideas. Thank you very much. Can you stop this sharing, please?
Yeah.
So.
Is it okay now?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Maha. Imagine my father, he told me that at 1940 or 1950, if there is a wedding party, someone have to invite everyone in the village by knocking the door and facing him that Fulan bin Fulan is inviting you to his wedding. And if he didn't witness that guy or he didn't find him, he have to come again and knock the door and ask him to come to join the celebration. But in these days, only message in WhatsApp or maybe a poster in the social media, and you can invite anyone by clicking the button. So let me speak about something related to the preparation of the wedding. My mother, imagine, she married my father when she was, what do you think? She was
17.
17, 14.
14, yes, correct. When she was 14. Imagine that at that time there wasn't interview or something we call, oh, I know you, let me share with you something, do we like each other or not? Only there is a father who accepts the, let's say, the order or my father, when he asked my grandfather, I want your daughter, he accepts without interview between the bride and the groom. Now, I think we have amendment in the agenda. Toastmaster Fadda, who will be the table topic master?
Toastmaster Manal Sunni.
Manal?
No, I thought
Manal.
on the chat.
Hawra, sorry. Because we have Manal Sunni.
Okay.
Hawra.
Okay, and I have some guests here. Would you like to introduce yourself? I have Hussein Mansour, Isa Aman, Salman iPhone. Would you like to introduce yourself, please? Starting from Salman, would you like to say something? Salman? Okay, Hussein Mansour, would you like to say something?
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Only thank you? Thank you. Toastmaster Isa Aman, would you like to say something? You are mute, Toastmaster Isa. You are mute. Toastmaster Isa, you are mute.
Yeah. I'm audible now?
Yes.
Good evening, STC. I hope you enjoy. I will enjoy. I am enjoying your meeting. I hope the rest will be better, more enjoyable than now. And I'll be with you until the end. Wish you all the best. Back to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Toastmaster Isa. Thank you, Toastmaster Hussein. I am encouraging Toastmaster Salman if he can share with us something, because I saw him many times. Oh, it's you, Mr. M. Who's Salman? Okay. Don't know who's Salman. Okay. And Toastmaster Vivek, in our religion, the money should be paid to the bride from the groom family, and we call it mahar or dowry. I think in India it's different. What do you think, Toastmaster Vivek?
In India, there used to be a concept where the woman goes out of her house and she goes to her husband's house with her share of the property. So that's called the dowry. What is allotted to her, she takes it and she goes out to her husband's home. That's it.
Ah, okay, okay. Here, the husband should spend money, collect the money, and pay it to the bride family. And sometime the bride keep it for herself, or sometime they spend it to prepare the home or the future home. So if there is, let's say, agreement between a groom and a bride, they will marry. So there is a lot of things should happen for the bride. She must prepare herself. And that time there wasn't a salon for the makeup or what is variety now and making the woman with a beautiful face. There was only a kahel, as you say, as you see in the first picture, kahel only, used to make the eye beautiful, to emphasize the eye. And there was henna, I think it is Indian chemical compound, mixed with water, and they make a drawing like the second picture. And the dress should be what we call it a dra'a or a nishal. It comes with green or red color. Now let's go for the table topic session. Before table topic, sorry. Before the table topic, we have the prepared speech, and we have our president. She will deliver a speech from effective coaching path, level 1, project number 2. And before I call her, let me call the individual evaluator, Toastmaster Abdulaziz Al-Mubarak, to introduce her goals or objectives. Toastmaster Abdulaziz.
Yes, good evening all. Today, Toastmaster Fadda will share with us her presentation with the title of Princess. So basically, I will evaluate the presentation based on many factors, and I will highlight the most important part of the speech. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Jafar.
Toastmaster Abdulaziz, and now we have our president. I think I have something to say about the president role. Actually, from 2017 until now, I see the power of the president within her soil. She is also a teacher. I am sure she have many things to share with you, many thoughts, many ideas. Please help me welcoming Toastmaster Fidda Nasser in her speech titled Princess Toastmaster Fidda Nasser. You are on mute, Toastmaster Fidda.
I cannot see the timer.
I am ready. Yes, because my laptop
I cannot see you. Okay, fine.
You see me now?
I see, this is Abdulaziz, sorry.
I'm ready, just because my laptop is stopped, I use mobile.
Okay, no problem, no problem. I'll start. Okay. Yeah, I see you now. Okay. For years and years, I've been the princess of home, the princess who only cares about her beauty, eat and sleep, and repeat the same process every day. Master of ceremonies, fellow Toastmasters, our guests, good evening to you. Yes, I was that kind of person who didn't give a hand in any kind of house chores unless I wanted to do so. Friday is a special day to me. It's the family gathering, and I enjoy eating variety of food on that day. Tabbouleh, sambusa, machboos, haris, basbousa, and after filling my tummy fully, I just lay down on the couch. My mom says, give a hand. And my sister says, give a hand. But silently I say, not me. Not me to cook, not me to wash the dishes, not me to give a hand in any kind of house chores. I don't know if I was the cat or the pig in the Little Red Hen story. Don't get me wrong. I do little things sometimes, once in a blue moon. That usually happens at night when everyone is sleeping and there are no other plates left in the sink except the ones I used. Really, washing dishes give me a kind of a pleasure. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. In 2016, I got a scholarship to the US. My mom says, help yourself. And my sister says, help yourself. And I was in that apartment all by myself. And I have to help myself. I have to feed my empty stomach. And I was thinking what to do, how to do it, how to cook, how to help myself, how to feed myself. In 1 year, I was successful in making 2 things, vegetable pasta and pasta with cheese. 1 year after I returned from the US, I got married. And my life has changed completely from being a princess into a queen for 2 months. And my life has changed completely after the 2 months. Now I'm face to face with real life. Now I'm in a real trap. Honey, what about if we eat outside today? No, 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 I don't like fast food. Well, we will go to a restaurant, not a fast food one. No, 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 they are not clean. Well, I know ladies who prepare food at home. No, 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 but I'm hungry. Help yourself. Help yourself. Help yourself and give a hand the lesson which my mom was trying to teach me all through these years, but I wasn't listening and I wasn't giving a hand to help myself. Help yourself. The first 3 times I made rice, it was a mess until I discovered that it needs to be washed many times before cooking. A month later, I was successful in making white rice. My husband came one day and brought a fish with him. He says, here's some fish for your lunch. I'll be on a business trip for a few days. Okay. I was thinking to eat outside. Then I thought it's my opportunity to learn how to cook. The next day, I stopped in the kitchen, not knowing what to do. Trin, 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 trin. Mom, help me. I have some fish. What to do? Wash them, put some salt, turmeric, spices, and fry them. Help yourself. And I started to clean the fish. And for the first time, how soft and nice the skin fish is. Oh, very nice. Ah! I saw the eyes, the fish eyes sparkling, and I got scared. Get the carriage. Get the carriage. This is only a fish. It doesn't move. Get the carriage. Get the carriage. It doesn't move. You have to feed yourself. You have to feed your children later on. Get the carriage. Get the carriage. And I got the carriage and completed the duty. Time to fry the fish. I don't know how long it takes for each side to be done. So I kept flipping the fish up and down, up and down, up and down, until the fish tails is cut. I felt pity for that poor fish. But when it's time to eat the fish, I forgot everything about that poor fish. And it was the most delicious fish I've ever made, even if it's the first time. And I'm still learning and progressing in cooking. If it's not for my children, it's for myself, for my hungry tummy, to help myself. Help yourself.
Thank you, Madam President. Amazing speech. This is the first time I hear you singing. Thank you, thank you. It was interesting. Toastmaster Sayyid Fadil, can you share with us the timing for Toastmaster Football?
Yes, 5:50.
5 minutes?
No, 6 minutes, 50 seconds.
6 minutes, 50 seconds.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster.
You're welcome.
In these days, I think the bride should wear the white dress, and I think it costs between 100 dinar and maybe more than that. I think the ladies know more about it. But the groom or the man should wear should wear a different dress. He should dress a thob or thob in Arabic, and bisht, and like what I dress, ghitra and iqal. And sometimes he can hold a misbaha in his hand. And there is a celebration, singing, and in my time, because we don't know about the venues or the hall, we celebrate the marriage or the wedding party in our local mosque. And we call it zaffa. So we are singing and walking with the groom from the hall or the venue until the mosque. He pray for two rak'ah, and after that we continue singing and walking with him until he reached the bride house. I think at this day nothing of this happened. They call the wedding party still at these days, still the name the same. We call it milcha, but I am not sure about the origin of the word milcha. Is it Indian or Turkish or Persian? I don't know. And sometimes they do henna party and jalwa party, but sometimes they mix it together. They do it henna and jalwa in one party or one night, and milcha in different night. What we call milcha is that there is a sheikh and he need agreement from the bride and the groom, and they sign the contract, or we call it aqd. Let me introduce now another entertaining session, which is the table topic. And before I introduce the table topic master, you can attack many members here who doesn't have any role. So don't hesitate. Toastmaster Hawra, attack anyone who doesn't have a role. Let's have a fun. Help me welcoming the president of Q Pulse Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Hawra As-Sunni.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Jafar. May I share my screen?
Yes.
Can I be a host or co-host?
You can share.
Okay. Okay. So let me start with Zahra Jafar. Zahra Jafar. Maybe she's not with us. Yeah. Zahra Jafar, would you please choose from 1 to 10? So I ask you one question. Toastmaster Zahra. Okay. Till you can talk with us, let me choose another one. Nasr al-Din, Toastmaster Nasr al-Din.
Yes, with you.
Would you please choose from 1 to 10? So I can ask you one question.
All right, I'll choose number 5.
Okay. So let me just share the screen. Toastmaster Nasruddin, your question is, what do you wish you spent more time doing 5 years ago?
Table topic master, fellow master, Toastmasters, wonderful guests. Good evening all to you. Well, I wished that I had less time to study because I was in the university doing my PhD and I had a hell of a time doing nothing except studying. So I spent about 10 to 11 hours of studying, cranking up the computers and reading and reading and reading, doing assignments, nothing but that. And I would love to have spent more time with my fellow friends in Bahrain, visiting, of course, all the villages. And it was so fun to me to really share a very good time and really feeling the great tradition of the Kingdom of Bahrain in all its villages, cities, what so have you. And the interesting thing about Bahrain is that every village has a distinctive ritual that they follow. So it's very interesting. I would have loved to spend more time in that, but I'm sorry. Well, things doesn't go as I wanted actually. So that's all, and back to you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And I think the time spent in studying is not a waste at all. So never regretted. Okay, so now Toastmaster Muhammad Al-Nabi. Would you please just choose from 1 to 10?
Hopefully it will be easy. Number 7, my lucky number.
Okay. So your question. Sorry. Do you ask enough questions or do you settle for what you know?
Able to master, fellow Toastmaster, and welcome guest. Good evening. Learning process, it should not be stopped. When I graduate from university, I start taking a professional certificate, one after another. I finished 2 in the first year after graduation. So this life, if you didn't spend a time for education, for learn a new thing, your life will be stuck. When you get more and more education, you go to high level of enjoyment. I enjoy of learning. I have a lot of plans to take more education. Even joining on Toastmasters, it's part of my education process. So I will not stop. It's not enough to stop a question. So I will keep going till the end of my life and back to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Muhammad. I totally agree with you. So now I think Toastmaster Nargis is raising her hand. So would you like to participate? Toastmaster Zahra? Are you there? We couldn't hear you. Okay. Toastmaster Vivek.
All right, ready.
Okay. Which number do you choose?
You can choose whatever number you want.
Okay, so I choose for you number 2.
Okay.
Here you go. What impact do you want to leave on the world?
What impact do I want to leave on the world? Hopefully, I won't leave it in a big mess. Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters. I just want to leave the world a little bit better than how I came into it. I think I'm not the only one. I think most of you would be sharing my same emotion. But I find that there are not a lot of places where you could actively be a part of an organization, be a mentor, and actually see people develop and be the better version of themselves. Hands down, I find that Toastmasters is one such a place where I could exercise that kind of a privilege. There are not many places where you can actually help someone improve their speaking, help if you're assigned a mentee, help that person go through, battle their fear, which you yourself have battled, and see themselves do a great performance. So I've sometimes feel a sort of privilege that I'm thankful that I'm in Toastmasters, I'm in Sanabis Toastmasters, and I could see a lot of people become the best version of themselves. So maybe I cannot move mountains, but I can move pebbles in my own small way. And I'm thankful to Toastmasters for being that pebble mover for me. That's all from my side, and over to you.
Thank you so much for your great thoughts. So now back to Nargis. Can you you are raising your hand, my dear? I think there is a problem. Okay, now I would.
We can hear you, Master Norris. Your
No,
mic.
okay. What? Okay now?
Yes.
Easy, female to female, easy question.
Okay. Okay, all are easy. Let me pick up number 1 for you, Toastmaster Nargis. Okay.
Okay.
Who do you sometimes compare yourself to?
Maybe Maha.
Did you like it or you want to change it?
No, okay.
Okay.
Hello. Yes, Akushi, know my answer. Who's I compare myself? I compare myself to my mother because Maha, she know my mother continuously. I am speaking about my mother. My mother totally different than me. Yeah, see, I am funny. She is very serious. I don't have a patient. I cannot wait anything. She waiting long time. I am not stop talking. Not stop talking. My mother, little speech for her. I don't know how she born me. I don't know. I am really her daughter or no. She got me from mosque. I don't know the real story about that. Also, my mother, if I am angry, my solution to sleep or cry. Only. I don't have any solution for any problem I will face it in my life. But my mother, imagine, never, ever I see one tears from her eyes. Never. How many years I am, I will not tell you my age, but never I see her. We face a lot of problem in our home. Sure, every home there is a problem, but never I see her. Only if she is angry or something, or she have anything doubt, she will go to pray, and she will keep the prayer, and she will she will cry a lot nearby to the God. She will speak a lot with the God. She told me one day, Nargis, if you have a problem, why are you complaining to others? Like I am, if I have a problem, sure, I will call mama, I have like this, what I will do, or I will tell my husband. But my mother never speak to anybody. She told, if I have a God, why I will speak with the people? Never, ever the people, they will help me. Only the God, he will help me. Yani, I don't know, she really stronger ladies, very strong ladies. Inshallah, I will be same my mother. Pray for me. I will stop speaking. I will stop making a lot of funny. But inshallah, back to you.
Surely mothers are the great role models for all her daughters as well as her sons. May Allah bless her. So I don't know, do I have time?
Yes, you have. Yes.
Okay. So Toastmaster Ruba Muhammad, are you with us? Are you with us, Toastmaster Ruba? Okay. Toastmaster Rand, are you in?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Do you like to choose a number, or I pick up one for you?
You can pick up one for me.
Okay. 5. Okay, your question. What do you wish you spent? No, this was already answered. The number 4. Do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength?
Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening. I think that crying is never a sign of weakness. We are human beings, not robots. So it's natural that we cry. I bet everyone here in this Zoom meeting cried at least once in their lives. If I'm having, personally speaking, if I'm having a hard time during something, I cry. I cry and I cry. And I think that after crying, it makes me stronger. It makes me see the situation sometimes in an objective manner. So I see it more a sign of strength. Now, sometimes when you're with people and you're in a conversation or whatever that is, that is sensitive. Sometimes people, they would be sensitive and sometimes they would cry and there would be a lot of people. And some people would say they're just doing that for something else. They're doing it not in reality, they're just pretending. And sometimes, even if they're genuine, they would think it's a sign of weakness. But I think it's not. I think as long as you cry with your loved ones and people who are very, very close to you, I think it's fine. Or with yourself, it's totally fine. It's an emotion, and everyone should move on in his own pace, and not only in crying, but in everything, journaling, writing, everything. Just having, any emotion that we have, putting it in a very healthy outlet. I think it's totally fine, and it's actually a sign of strength. Back to you, Toastmaster.
I totally agree with you, Toastmaster Rand, and I have to admit that I like your way of speaking. This is my first time that I tell you. Okay. I'd like to choose Toastmaster Maha Al-Ma'arij. Toastmaster Maha, are you there? Toastmaster Mahmoud. Okay, Toastmaster Zahra, are you, yeah? Can you talk with us? You are unmuted, but we cannot.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, hello.
Finally.
I'm
Good
sorry,
evening.
I'm so sorry. A technical problem.
Yeah. Do you like to pick up one number or I choose for you?
Yeah, you can choose, okay.
Okay.
A nice question.
Okay, all are nice.
Yes, all of
And
them.
number 7, what's a belief that you hold with which many people disagree?
I believe, first of all, good evening, everybody, topic master, members, and guests. The most belief that I really believe on, and most others or other people don't believe on, that we have to try in so many areas, in so many sectors. We have to find our passion. We have to find where we can, maybe we have a hidden hobbies somewhere. This is, so many people are disagree with me, but I really benefit from trying all these years. I'm gaining now. That's all. Back to you.
Yeah, I agree with you for craving our own passion and destination, let me say. Okay. Please, if the time is over, just let me know.
Yeah, you can pick one or
Okay.
two, last one or two.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Jafar. Toastmaster, Madam President, Toastmaster Fadda, are you with us? Can you join? Okay. Toastmaster Isa Ghanem.
I'm here.
Okay, thankfully. Okay, so number 8. Do you ask enough questions or do you, sorry, I'm confused maybe. Okay, number 10. What do you want most?
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters, honor guests, good evening to you once again. What do I want most? Well, every one of us has his own goals in life. Everyone is different. Everyone has his own passion, his own way in this life. So if I want to tell you about what I want most in this life, I want to be more educated, more open-minded, more compassionate to the people. I want this world to be happy in a way to share the joyful moments, to live the moment. So every time I have to spend with my family, with my friends, even if I call them, this is a precious moment. I want to spend this precious moment in the best way I want in this life. So I want this happiness to stay together and forever with everyone. Even if me, myself, kick the bucket, people will remember me with the joyful and happy moments. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fadda. My last question goes to Toastmaster Ali Ramadan. Are you there?
Yes.
Do you like to choose one number or I pick up for you?
Yeah, pick up.
Okay. Number 6. Have you done anything lately worth remembering?
Good evening, Madam Table Topic Toastmaster and fellow Toastmaster. One of the things that lately, and I could say that I can remember, is finally finishing and reading one book. There is this one book that really I struggled. Even that during the curfew and the pandemic, without going to work and without I'm staying in the home, I couldn't finish it. But just lately, I could finish that book. Even though it's not, I would say it's not that very large or long book. It's about 300 pages, but finally I got it and I finished it. So that's something that really lately worth to remember. Back to you, Madam.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for participating. And sorry that maybe I didn't mention some members. I didn't pick up them, but it was random pickup. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hawra Sunni. It was interesting. I think it was an open question. You pick a variety of members and from Q Pulse and from Sanabis Toastmaster. Thank you very much. And I have some explanation about the word milcha. Maybe Toastmaster Nasser and Toastmaster Isa Ghanem, they correct me. I think it is coming from al-mal kulle, the all money, but they transfer it to milcha because they pronounce K as ch in local language. And I think the jalwa, it's from Arabic word when you, let's say, ta'zim, I think, I don't know what is the translation. Jalla, Azzama, wa Akbar Fulan. So they celebrate the bride by singing and making the makeup, henna and everything. Let me share with you the last thing, the last slide. And the wedding are huge. As I mentioned in the beginning, my father was knocking the doors for all the people in the village to invite him to the wedding party or the celebration. Around maybe 500 or 600 guests, depend on the popularity of that guy. And there is a large meal. At this time, there is a buffet. At that time, there is no buffet. There is one dish, especially we call it majbous laham or ghuzi laham. And also in henna party, or we call it jalwa, there is a sweet, and there is attendees, and there is one lady who's a specialist in henna. She is decorating the bride hand. And last thing is we do 2 parties for the men and the ladies, or for the groom and the bride. And when the groom reach the house of, they sit in front of each other. Did you see the picture? Did you see the pictures?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the groom, al-ma'ras, and this is the bride, al-arus. They face each other, and the ladies here, they are singing, and sometimes they drop coins or money. And this tradition or these ritual habits, I think it's disappear after maybe 10 years, they will, we will not face same tradition like this. And by this, we reach the evaluation session. But before the evaluation, Toastmaster Sayyid Fadel, can you share with us the timing for the table topic commentator?
Yes, I have technical problems. I don't mention all the names. So
Okay, I will
excuse me
help
for
you.
them. Yeah.
Okay, I will help you.
Yeah, okay. Vivek.
Let us start from Nasser Asad. Nasser Asad. Toastmaster Vivek, can you share with us the poll? Can you make the poll?
Before we do that, I need to know I need to confirm the names.
Okay, I will share with Sayyid Fadel. Toastmaster Nasser Asad, Sayyid Fadel.
Nasser
How
Asad.
long? Yes.
1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. Can
1
you
minute, 1 minute and
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Team
30,
Said Fadel,
30. Okay, 30.
Sorry for interrupting. I would like to ask Team Said Fadel, can you immediately run through all the names so that I can just write down all the names?
No, there's some because it is closed. My mobile or my laptop. So I shift to the mobile. No, so there's some name missing.
I will help you, Toastmaster
Okay,
Sayyid.
I will
Okay.
tell you the names. I will see the name. This Nasser Asad, Vivek, Narjis, Roba, Fadda, and Ali.
Again, Toastmaster Vivek and Toastmaster Sayyid. There was Nasser Asad, Muhammad Abdel Nabi.
Yeah, this is missing.
Vivek,
Narjis and Zahra.
Rand and Zahra Ja'far and Fidda and Ali Ramadan. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 participants or 8 commentators. Toastmaster Vivek, did you get the names?
The names Nasser Asad.
Let me read out all the names. Just say if it's right or no. Toastmaster Nasser Asad, Mohammed Abdul Nabi, Vivek Tilakan, Narjis Sabt, Rand Al Kunaisi, Zahra Jafar, Fidda Nasser, Ali Ramadan.
Yes.
Narjis as well, and Zahra.
Narjis, Roba.
Not Roba, it's I think Rand.
Yeah, not Roba.
From where did
Rand?
Roba come?
No,
Okay,
because
Toastmaster Sayyid Fadel, are they qualified or somebody is disqualified? All of them qualified?
All qualified. All qualified.
Okay. Let's say within 1 minute, Toastmaster Vivek, can you share the book within 1 minute?
Yeah, I would make it within 1 minute and I'll send it out.
Okay. Okay, during that, let me introduce our general evaluator, who is none other than Toastmaster Abdullah Al-Suailik. Master Abdullah. Toastmaster Abdullah.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jafar, Master of the Day, Master of Ceremonies, Master Hajar Study, General Evaluator. I will introduce the evaluators and remind the evaluator that we evaluate to elevate and motivate. We have only one prepared speech. Who was the first evaluator?
Abdulaziz Al-Sheikh.
Okay. Mr. Adil Sheikh, to evaluate Master Fadda, the stage is yours.
Allah, Toastmaster Fadda, you did really good. in vocal varieties. All of us were engaged through the story and the feelings in the parts, and especially when you shouted, when you saw the fish eye. It was like in the moment. And for the gestures, used it also effectively as well. And for the audience engagement, all of them were engaged. I like the topic about Eid and food, and the whole story telling skill was really outstanding. So you may see there's always an area of improvement. Doesn't matter if you're like the greatest, you always have another step to go forward. So I would like to challenge you to do more advanced vocal varieties techniques to implement it, to implement it on your next speech. Thank you, and back to you, our general evaluator. Abdullah?
Okay, thank you. Can we have the time report?
The time for Abdulaziz, 1 minute only.
1 minute. Do we have table topic evaluator?
No.
No. Okay.
There is no evaluator.
No, we don't have. You can
We don't
continue,
have.
Toastmaster Abdullah.
We go to our grammarian Toastmaster Vivek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah. So for the grammarian report, I just noticed one word of the day used, and that's by Toastmaster Nasser Asad. So thank you, Toastmaster Nasser, for using the word of the day, ritual. Some phrases that needs to be improved. I heard you go to high level. It should be you go to a high level. And she waiting long time. It's she waits for a long time. How she born me. A better usage would be how she gave birth to me. Now there are two phrases. It's not phrases, it's more like metaphors which Toastmaster Fidda used, and which I really appreciate her using it. Well, the first is once in a blue moon. So once in a blue moon means it's a very, very rare occurrence. Maybe the equivalent in Middle East would be as rare as when the rains come. Rain here is a rare occurrence, and similar to that is once in a blue moon. The second phrase she used is kick the bucket. I appreciate him for using it in a very polite manner. Kick the bucket is a very rare metaphor that I see people use. It's almost never that I heard people use it. Kick the bucket is a very polite way of saying, I'm going to die, or a person is going to die. So hats off to Toastmaster Fidda for that. And this is all from my side. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Master Vivek, for your report. We go to Master Ali Ramadan for our counter report.
Good evening again, Toastmaster. So, mashallah, every speaker did very well. So let us see. Toastmaster Fidda, 1A. Nasser, 4. Nasser and Vivek, none. Nargis, 2A. Ranad, only 1. Zahra, I think Zahra, 1. And Ali, 3A. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. I think it is now time for general evaluator report. Thank thank you for having me in joint meeting STC and Q Pulse. I really love joint meeting. We talk club connecting and share their information, share their experience. I really have enjoyed this meeting. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Jafar, very nice theme of the day. He talked about marriage, and he reminded me of my marriage 2 years ago, and we all were engaged with him. Very nice. The transition was very nice, very smooth. We have one entertainment session. It was I only pick 2 errors. It was funny, entertaining. Thank you. Prepared speech was nice, well prepared. One area of improvement that the background was not fit very well. The table topic was well arranged. The question was written for all speakers. The speaker was nice and great. One area for improvement for the evaluator to take your time and give 2 area of improvement and 2 area of strength. The time for evaluator, remember, it is from 2 to 3 minutes. You still have time. General evaluator, well done. Very nice word of the day. Counter, well done. One last area of improvement, to have the table of agenda shared for all the audience. Back to you, Toastmaster Jafar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah, for your constructive feedback. And I hope everybody will take your notes into their consideration. And by this, before I announce the winner, Toastmaster Vivek. Toastmaster Vivek.
Hi, TM Jafar. So
Yeah, the poll finished or not?
I have entered the poll right now. I think you can see it. You just have to open the poll section.
Yeah. Okay. Since we have only one speaker and one evaluator, so help me welcoming our president, Toastmaster STC, and Q Pulse president, to awarding the winners. Are you ready?
If you announce it, Toastmaster Jafar.
Okay, the best evaluator, Toastmaster Abdulaziz. I think he will collect every points for the Toastmaster of the year. Toastmaster Abdulaziz, you will reach the 15 this week. 5-0, I think. And
he worked hard for it.
Yeah, he worked hard. And the best speaker, none other than our president, Toastmaster Fadda Nasser. And the best commentator, table topic commentator, none other, the young. When I saw her, I think she is 18 or less than 18. I think
not
she is
less than 18. Less than 18.
Yeah, I don't know, but she speak better than me. Please help me welcoming the best commentator, Toastmaster Rand Al Khunaizi. Thank you, everybody who attend the meeting, the general evaluator, every role player, Toastmaster Hawra, Toastmaster Ali, Toastmaster Rand, Abdullah, Toastmaster Abdulaziz, our Sergeant at Arm, Mr. M, Toastmaster Muhammad Abdul Nabi, Toastmaster Nargis, Toastmaster Isa, if you have something to say, before I hand the control to the President, Toastmaster Zahra, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the session and the information I brought. I am sure I cover a little of this subject. It's very big. Thank you for your patience, for keeping attention, listening to me. Something I will not forget, that this night we have a joint meeting with a wonderful club, Q Pulse. I wish you all the best. I handed the control to the Toastmaster Fadda Nasser and Hawra Fuad.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jafar, for all your efforts today, for the interesting topic you delivered today. And thank you for every participant and role players and attendees who attended this meeting and make it joyful and interesting, also very beneficial. And we learned a lot from everyone who had a role, who delivered a speech and table topic, and also from our MC Toastmaster Jafar. I'll give the control to Toastmaster Hawra to say something. Toastmaster Hawra.
Yeah. There is no word, just I want to thank you all, STC, for this invitation. Thank you for Toastmaster Muhammad for this suggestion, just to have this joint meeting. Personally, I really enjoy it. I loved it a lot, and it will be remembered throughout my journey in Toastmaster. So thank you so much for Madam President, for Toastmaster Jafar, and for all the members as well as guests. Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure to know you, all of you, Saudi guys. We look forward to meet you again, inshallah, also in our venue, in real life, in realistic. We know you now virtually, but looking forward to see you in realistic. I'll let other members who joined us tonight, if they want to say something.
Can we have a photo? Everyone sits
Yeah.
on the video. Toastmaster Jafar, Toastmaster Nargis, Said Fadil. All right. We are ready. Now put up a thumbs up.
Thumb up. In a way, I don't feel this is my thumb. I don't know.
No, it's okay.
So our guests, would you like to share something? Would you like to say something before we adjourn the meeting? Rand, if you want to say something.
I very much enjoyed today's meeting with you. It was nice having, your vibes are, you're so cool. When you, I don't know, I loved your vibes, the whole meeting vibes. You're cool, yeah. And I look forward.
We like you too.
The meeting with you, part 2. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Rand.
I hope you
Toastmaster
reply it
Aman,
again.
would you like to say something?
Good evening again. Nothing except that I enjoyed a lot being with you. Unfortunately, I was planning to be at home in my laptop to be with you all the time, but due to emergency, I went up. But just I'm listening to you. I hope my ear listen well, and I enjoyed a lot the question of table topic, the story, and the prepared speech, and of course the amazing MC Toastmaster Ja'far. His theme was very attractive for us. And good luck in your upcoming meeting. And I hope I will join you as a guest in the upcoming meeting, inshallah.
Anytime, Toastmaster Isa Aman. Anytime, you are welcome to our meeting, to our STC club, and any club, of course. All right, so anyone else would like to say something? Ali Ramadan, if you want to say something, Toastmaster Ali. No?
Yeah, just I want to say this meeting is really fun and enjoyed. I like all of your teams, and it's fun here. We enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Of course, we learn the best in the joyful moments. And I thank you, or I thank all of you, and I thank Madam President of Q Pulse for this.
Toastmaster Nasser wants to say something.
Yes,
Yeah,
Toastmaster.
yeah, the only man from Kuwait.
I just wanted to add on my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Thank you very much for being here and holding this wonderful meeting. And excellent opportunity to know all of you members in Q Pulse. Wish you the best. And Toastmaster Ja'far, it was a very interesting and very topic. There was lots of room for humorous, comparing traditions from this generation and old generation. I assume that if an old person comes here and asks about tradition, we would hear some very, very funny stories. But one thing that I asked an old man about marriage before, of course, and he told me it's just for both of the parties, for bride and for the. He told me that it's like a watermelon. We're buying a watermelon. You never know whether it is good or bad. So that's how it felt back then, because you never knew the bride or the wife didn't know the husband, except until the day it happens. So it was a very surprising moment, and and assume that today's tradition is very different, especially if somebody's looking to get, for a wife, and lots of inspection points and what so have you. The checkpoints are much more and much difficult. So
yeah,
I really like the topic. Thank you very much, and it's very important because it is a heritage. It's what's the old generations inherited to us. So it's very important in that sense, and it comes into culture. So Toastmaster always finds the best culture for all people, and that's what I believe about. And thank you very much, and thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.
By the way, to our Saudi friends, we have 2 members from Saudi. That means two of our members are from Saudi. One crosses the bridge every Friday. Where is he now? Abdullah, yeah, he's there. He's there smiling. The other one is here, based here, but sometimes he also would come in There is visit of Sergeant Thomas.
Yeah, Mr. M.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Nasruddin Asad, for the watermelon symbol. And this is the same as well for us. It's like a watermelon. We don't know who is the man, who is the real man. Is he true or no?
Yeah, exactly. You have all you have to wish, for the best. That's
Yeah, definitely. So it's very enjoyable and interesting meeting. Thank you all for staying till this time and joining us tonight with the Saudi guys, with all their efforts. Thank you very much. Looking forward to have another meeting with you. Hope you have sweet dreams and good night, all of you.
Good night, all.
I call meeting 373 adjourned.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much and good night.
Good night.